Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective at this time. I hope y'all are doing well. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. Thank you for your election. No. Okay, I know what's going on. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, subscription to the channel, and the membership. I appreciate you all support. And yeah, Divine Holy Spirit of the highest white light consciousness, what do you have for the collective? What's collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? I heard the word resistance just now. Oh, I'm seeing the word conspiracy. Like it's like the bold red lettering. Okay, and now I just saw confidential on the white background. Ooh. Okay. Y'all know what I heard? Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Ooh. Well, let's see what's happening. Confidential, conspiracy, into the thick of it. We got the Four of Swords reverse showing itself in the pre-shuffle. So somebody needs to come out of something that they've been causing harm to themselves is what I heard. I guess to go ahead and summarize that in a nutshell. Okay. All right, so somebody's running down a list, and on the list I heard lawyers, agents. So we're talking about agencies, like governmental agencies even involved in this, especially with that confidential. Like, you know, that red block stamp, confidential, something's being stamped as you can't say anything about this. Y'all, why is this tying me back to witness protection? All right. So I'm really seeing like secret agent energy, like with the dark shades, and, you know, they're kind of leaning in, whispering because they don't want, you know, their cover to be blown, or they don't want to be seen like talking to them. So this means they don't want to expose themselves for who they really are or were this entire time. Wow. Y'all, okay, I'm excited. Let me get some cards out here because it's like I need to go ahead and jump in this thing. I was shown a pot of like beef stew just now. Like with, you know, like that pot of beef stew you've been waiting on. It's been cooking, simmering on the stove for a couple hours. It's got all the good vegetables in it that you like. The sauce is just right. And man, it's going to be slapping when you get it. I think that's what the kids say, slapping. And you might not eat beef, but let me tell you, you can't, you know, ignore a good old bowl of beef stew, especially when it's cold outside. You might have some crackers, saltines on the side, ready to go. Whatever that is. So something, I'm hearing layers, like layering. Something's been stewing, y'all, but it's time to eat. That's the understanding here. All right, we got the cards. Okay. Ooh. Because I was contemplating, was my deck in the right side, upright? I mean, did I have it in the right, you know, position? And then that one just kind of just gracefully flipped itself over. That Ten of Swords. Something's ready, y'all. Something is ready. So there's a reference of stewing even. The stewing and private investigators with the confidential stamp coming out. All right, we probably got what we need. So, okay, now we got what we need. So these were the last to come out here. That King of Wands reversed. Ooh, boy. Let me go ahead and get my energy correct. I'm seeing Fred Sanford. He's saying, you know, when he was faking the heart attack, he's holding his chest and his arms are flailing out, his other arm. He's like, this is the big one, Elizabeth. I'm coming to join you. That's what I just saw. So something's been highly anticipated here if you haven't caught the drift yet. This is, whatever this is a big to-do. All right, y'all, we got the Two of Wands in the reverse. And now that right when I laid eyes on this card, y'all, I was being reminded of my dream early this morning, right before I woke up. There's an energy of people relocating, but it's like overseas, but it's like, it's not the type to where you're thinking you're going to be alone. It's like, no, there are people very much like you in a foreign land that you don't have to worry about not fitting in, because all of y'all are there for the same reason, the same purpose, the same idea sparked at once, like I need to go here sort of thing. And you wound up there and everybody's speaking your language, even in a foreign land. It's like, you know, you belong there, but it's like you don't belong there, but you do, sort of energy. It's like your new home, but it's like you didn't have to do a lot to navigate, like to learn the language or learn, you know, how to do this or how to do that. No, you just naturally just kind of just filled on in. But you're not alone. There are others like you doing the same thing. So it's like, if, like, for example, me being American, like if I took my American isms somewhere else, I would fit right in, even though it's a foreign land. And I'm not saying that to speak from a place of superiority, but it's just showing like it'll be natural. It's going to work. So that's for somebody, but that I was reminded of the dream state when I saw this Two of Wands. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into so maybe there's a whole mass exit going on. People just relocating places that they never even imagined, because it's just going to be just a call of duty. Excuse me. Excuse me. When God flips that switch and says go, and it's like, you know, I don't know if you're going to question where at that point. It's going to be one of the things, well, if you want me to go, then I'm going to end up somewhere where it's going to be worth my while, or away from everybody and everything sort of energy. All right, we got it. I don't know what that was with my throat just now, but ooh, they don't want you to receive something here. Something's confidential, y'all. Let's go back to the channeled energy now. I saw that big bold stamp of confidential. And the Secret Service agencies, the ABC D boys came through. Something's amiss here. This is the big to-do. Let's not forget while we're here. All right, y'all. So the Two of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. I heard exposed just now with this Two of Wands reverse. Exposure. Y'all, they about to blow the seal or the lid off of something that you are, or somebody you know is connected to, collective. And the understanding is it's going to also involve you, because somehow you were implemented in this, because why else would something being sealed confidential that's headed your way, or you need to receive something, a statement, a letter, something like, don't say this to anybody, don't mention it to anybody, you're receiving that. Or something's being stamped confidential, but it's like you have privy to this. So it has a lot to do with you, if not everything. I heard sanction just now. So you're basically being put in, I heard dry reserve. What does that even mean? But I know the energy behind it. But you're being put away somewhere safe. It's like a wine cellar or a personal wine cooler or something. You're being put away because that means it's being put away for safety, for preservation, you know, that sort of thing, because it's going to be there for some time. But while they're there, I need to, you know, make sure that even with the wine bottle reference, it's 100 years old, but it still needs to be kept safe, and the temperature has to be a certain way, like it's being taken care of. But that is the concierge energy from the previous reading. Wow. There's something around that dry reserve energy. But something about, you know, the temperament of something as well, with the cooling, the cooler for the wine cellar. It has to be a certain temperature. It has to be preserved. So with the dry reference, that means no moisture is allowed in. Like there can't be any influences coming into that area. So that's witness protection energy. Duh, confidential. Come on, y'all. Help me to keep up with the energy, right? Like, wow. Okay, here we go. All right, that's the bottom of the deck, y'all. The lid's about to be blown off of something, collective, that you are a part of. So there may be a need to have you carried off to safety because of the magnitude of what this is. All right. I heard don't save the best for last, but I would consider this King of Wands, they were the last ones to come out. So we're going to jump right into this stack right here. King of Wands reverse, because they got everything to do with whatever's happening. I heard the word accordingly just now. So Spirit, tell, excuse me, here we go. Excuse me. Tell us about the King of Wands reverse. What's going on here? So I saw somebody purging, like throwing up. Somebody sick to their stomach right now. And that has everything to do with this exposure. This exposure is going to allow someone to walk into a whole new territory. But that was the reason, that's the exact reason I recalled my dream. Even moving to a foreign land and fitting right in. This is the reason why this person is purging right now, throwing up. I've never seen that before, but what stood out to me with the card just now, you see this green tie coming from their neck. In the reverse, to me, it feels like somebody's throwing up. And by it being green, I'm like, this person's ill. They're sick. I heard sick with worry. They are worried. I heard implications. There's a lot against them in regards to what it is that they did. This is actions, wands, what they did to become this king energy of doings. Yeah, they're sick to their stomach behind this. I heard can't eat, can't sleep, but throwing up. How you steady throwing up? Like, what's on your stomach that you're throwing up? Worry. Worry, a lot of it. Behind the King of Wands reverse. Ooh, party time's over. 3 of Cups reverse. This is going to be slow singing and flower bringing is what I heard. This is no celebrations, no happy times. This is death is upon this energy. This whole energy, whatever this is a death. It's an ending. It's a closure. It's a done data, done deal. So collective, can I just pause and say, like, you possibly are responsible for bringing death to this energy of this King of Wands and their actions, whatever it is that they did to become king, with that confidential witness protection energy and you being carried off to safety because of the implications against this King of Wands right now are crazy. I heard you spoke your truth just now is what I heard. All right. So fun times are over. 3 of Cups reverse. That could also be like the purging energy as well. Like having to answer for things. I'm hearing taxes right now. Like how money was spent even could have a lot to do with their worry or where the money came from sort of energy. And if that's what they made, then they need to file taxes on that now. Like the IRS is caught up to them sort of energy. All right, we got it. Thank you, Spirit. Behind the 3 of Cups. Ooh, golly. The Ace of Swords, they're all out of ideas. I heard stipulations. They're all out of stipulation. So this one created so many different things. I'm hearing categorization. They created so many avenues. So it is that they would not ever be caught. Yeah. We're talking about actions. They're a doer. They're going to hit the streets running. They know exactly how to get it done too. And they'll do it themselves. I'm hearing they can teach others to do it, but they'd rather do it themselves. But there must be some sort of slip up energy to where they weren't able to do something themselves and something got handled, but in the wrong way. But it's really the right way because this person had to be stopped. They had to be captured. So that means that they slipped up on something. Ace of Swords reverse. And they can't correct it because there's an energy of wanting to recorrect, but you can't really recorrect. Like that shouldn't even be like a meaning to that word because it doesn't really make sense. Like how you already correcting it, so how do you recorrect it? That's not possible. That's what I'm getting with the Ace of Swords reverse. They can't fix whatever this is. Like there's no do-over. This was like a one-time thing. It had to be done a certain way and it couldn't be done again another way. Behind the Ace of Swords reverse. Ten of Wands reverse. They got to go backwards. This ain't starting over. This is, no, you got to go travel back through all of these wands, King of Wands. You got to name all of these wands that you were carrying towards some sort of finish line. But now you're seeing you're being turned back around because you got to answer for those. You got to answer for all of these wands, King of Wands. So what's up? Somebody's asking them, so what's up? And I'm being led that that energy asking that it may not be of the physical nature. We talking about spiritually. They got an answer for something right now. So what's up? That don't sound like a very good, welcoming, inviting what's up. That sound like a, we here now, so what's up? You know? No wonder this person's sick to their stomach, y'all. That was the energy. Behind the Ten of Wands reverse. Ooh. Look. Page of Swords reverse. I said they had the answer for something in this Ace of Swords reverse, and ain't no do-overs. I heard recreate just now. They want to recreate it, but they can't. That was their one shot, and they failed. They're all out of ideas. It's not happening. That Page of Swords, something slipped through the cracks, y'all, to this King of Wands reverse detriment. All of these cards are reversed, y'all. Look at that. Every single one. It ain't work out. Okay, where did the Empress come from right here? I'm sure there's a reason why I jumped straight over here, because I went from this then down right to the table, but was attracted over here as if I left something out, because I don't remember seeing this energy. So there's a reason for that. What's going on with the Empress reverse, Spirit? Let me put these down. I'm here like they were left out of the fold. This Empress reverse was left out of something. So, okay. So this is giving me an energy of the Empress thought they had a shoe in on something, but they got left out. But I said something, they're wanting to recreate something, but there was only a one-shot deal. They can't. There's no do-overs here. So this Empress reverse being left out must be somebody who's salty right now. I heard grimy. This Empress reverse is grimy. So there's some sleaze activity here coming from this Empress reverse. So I heard entrapment and then got this King of Wands reverse hemmed up. So there they are. There's a secret agent right here. Boom. We got it, Spirit. Thank you. Secret agent, man. Empress reverse. That was your sidekick, though, King of Wands, right? Yeah. There's your snitch right there. Just so you know. King of Wands. There they are. They wanted to come along with you on something, but you left them out. But that was your one shot. But you thought you were going to go somewhere alone. Because I did say something about the King of Wands. They wanted to handle it themselves. They could teach others, but they wanted to do this themselves. There's a reason why. They wanted to leave the Empress out of whatever this was that they were headed toward. But you saw that Ten of Wands reverse. They got to go back. The IRS is on them. You got to answer for all of this stuff. So there's something that took place. This King of Wands, this Empress snitched on this King of Wands. And I almost called the Empress the King of Wands. So that lets me know that Empress wanted to be in the King of Wands position. But the fact that this King of Wands did not include this Empress, and it was intentionally, this Empress said, oh, hey, ABCD boys, I got some information for you. That's exactly what happened. We're talking about confidential and secret services and what else? Witness protection. All of that is here with this energy, with between this King of Wands and this Empress, because it went down. It went down, y'all. It actually finally went down. Okay. I feel like I want to take a pause, a break, but you know, I'm gonna keep going. But I'm like, wow. I'm sure they would like to take a pause and a break, but they're sick to their stomach. It's an energy of like they can't stop purging, they can't stop throwing up. But they're not eating or sleeping either. But it was the worry. Yeah, the Empress snitched. This Empress reverse, snitched. Secret agent man, all the while, the whole time, the entire time of these two developing a relationship together, that Empress was I'm hearing convoy. Ooh, y'all know I don't use that word. Hold on, I charged this baby up for us today because I was doing a personal and something came up and I wasn't ready, but it's been over here charging ever since. Hold on. Convoy. That's a song, but I need to know the meaning. Let me type in meaning, because I don't know what this word means. I really don't. Convoy meaning in English. Thanks. Okay, convoy, a group of ships or vehicles traveling together, typically accompanied by armed troops or other vehicles for protection. Huh. So we're talking about a group. A group of people? Convoy? Okay, well so that would be the ABCD boys. Right? They all working together. Oh, that's the reference. They're all working together. But that was the accomplice right here. The Empress reverse, who was part of this convoy with the surveillance. That's what I heard, surveillance, just now. All right, we got it. We got it. All right. Let me, as we cross on over to this Ten of Swords energy, let's see what this is here in the middle. We got the Three of Wands reverse. I heard somebody's missing out or they're losing out here. Three of Wands reverse, but it also means by way of them being incarcerated. I'm feeling the energy of they can't get to this energy. They feel like they're missing out here. So maybe they're still a part of this collective, even though they're locked away behind bars, but they're not receiving like the fruits of whatever this is that was getting done here by this King of Wands. They're not receiving fruits here. Okay, so if this person's not eating, because that's the reference, they're not eating here. Y'all, we got the beef stew reference in the beginning, like it's been simmering for a while, and then once you get it, it's like, man, that was so good. It was so worth the wait. Somebody got left out, but it wasn't only the Empress reverse, because word got to, I heard word to the bird. Word got to somebody who's, I heard the penitentiary, somebody who's locked away. That, oh, so the Empress being shut out from the King of Wands, that's what started here. This Empress went crying to whoever this is who's incarcerated, that they were put out of some sort of dealing or whatever this is. I heard execution just now. So whoever's in this Three of Wands reverse is not eating. I heard selfish bastard just now, and that was this King of Wands. Like this person who's incarcerated is referring to this King of Wands as a selfish bastard. And I'm hearing them say, I knew it all along. It was just a matter of time, sort of energy coming from this person who's locked up. So this Empress reverse was in cahoots. I mean, naturally, if we're getting like a gang involvement or a group or something, somebody, we have two on the outside and maybe possibly just one on the inside, but this one on the inside was depending on these two. While these two were still free, they were able to still work, because this person who's incarcerated would have needed things. They want to eat too, but they're part of this collective here. Oh, not to mention, look at the threes. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Could be more, I don't know, but I know that this one is dependent on these two. But this Empress reverse found out that, They couldn't quite depend on this King of Wands like they would have wanted to. All right, behind the Three of Wands reverse, there they are. The Knight of Cups. Look at the information being exchanged here. Possibly, I don't want to say it's behind the King of Wands back, but it really is, because the Empress reverse went running to this King of Cups. I said they were incarcerated. There is a horse here, so this does mean movement and travel, but I feel like while this person's incarcerated, you know, it's like, you know, just, I don't know if it's a just wait till I get out or try to do this until I get out, but something's being communicated here. Or, you know, in place of me, since I'm not able to move about, you know, take this. So this take this could be a lead to this Empress reverse being able to do something to assist herself while she's in a bind. And it's really while she's working against this King of Wands. This, whatever this is being used to assist. So there's a vehicle of movement, of transportation, of vehicle energy. So that could be vessel even. Something's being moved about because this person can't move. But they're providing this Empress reverse with ammo for the Empress reverse to be able to move. But you know, we're talking about some shady characters here. This person isn't behind bars because they're a good person. They did something to land them there, or somebody came up against them in some way. Could be this King of Wands. Maybe this King of Wands wanted to, the King of Wands wanted to get rid of competition, y'all. Possibly this King of Cups, the Knight of Cups was the first one to be implemented, right? The Empress already had a heads up and said, you know what, I'm probably next, so let me go ahead and wire up so I can save my ass, because I know it's going to happen to me eventually, because I see what they did to the Knight of Cups. So the Empress reverse was already ready with the ABC boys. I don't know to call it ABCD, but you know, I'm talking about the CIA, the FBI, they call them the alphabet boys, right? Empress reverse was already ready because she saw what happened to the Knight of Cups. And possibly they were already prepared together. I said there's something being communicated coming from within those jail cell walls from someone, and then pops the Knight of Cups. Wow. My neck area got a little tense, a little tight, because this person can't really move how they want to move right now. They probably can't even talk how they want to talk either. So that's probably stressing them out. So I just felt an energy when I saw these cards is that this Knight of Cups, since they can't move from where they are, when I said something about a vehicle, communication, travel, they're making means and ways for this Empress reverse to move. So if this is linking the Empress reverse with people who can help them in the streets that are connected to this Knight of Cups, then that's what it is. But I'm being reminded of an army energy, but that was the convoy. What wasn't it, convoy? I don't use that word, so yeah. A group of ships or vehicles traveling together, typically accompanied by armored troops, the CIA, the FBI, or other vehicles for protection. We're talking about witness protection, you guys. Wow. I don't even feel like I got the energy to go over here, y'all. I really don't. I'm gonna save that for the extended. So I hope this helps, y'all.